Welcome back, guys. It is a brand new day and a brand new video, and today we are going thrifting. I'm very excited because today we are thrifting for winter trends in 2023. If you haven't watched my previous video, then make sure to go and do so, because in that video we talk all about and we break down the top winter trends for this year. So with that video up and done, I thought it would make sense to kind of go out and do some shopping and actually see what of the trends we can find. Definitely a few things on my list out of those trends that I am really eager to kind of style and get stuck into. So some of the things that I am looking to thrift, if you haven't watched the winter trends video, just to kind of give you a brief overhaul, but definitely do go and check it out if you want to. In there you'll have a full idea of the things that I'm trying to get today. But the main things on my list I think are some colourful tights, because I'm really intrigued to see if you can find tights in a charity shop. I'm also looking for a long black kind of boxy style trench coat almost. I'll put a picture up here. This is kind of what I'm referencing, so hopefully I can find one of them, maybe in like the men's section is what I'm thinking, to be honest. And then I do really want, it wasn't in the trends video, but in the trends video we did talk about worn leather vintage, like leather jackets that look like they've had a bit of like life in them, like they've been worn quite a lot. But on this trip I actually just feel like I want to buy a brown, like a light tanned brown leather jacket. I've seen some winter outfit photos that kind of feature that, so yeah, that would definitely be on my list. Yeah, I have a full list on my phone, so I kind of know what I'm looking for, but you'll have to stay tuned to the haul at the end to see if I do manage to get any of these trend bits or any of the extra bits that I'm looking for. It's a rainy, wet day, so what better way to spend it than going in and out the charity shop. I feel like I haven't taken you guys thrifting in so long, so it'll be really nice to get in the shops and do a bit of filming for you. And yeah, on that note, let's do a little outfit of the day and then we can get going. I have pulled this jacket out, guys, because I had this jacket in uni. I actually bought it in uni, but I've just like not worn it since uni. So God, what was uni, like 6 years ago for me, I think. But yeah, I've saved it all this time because I just have it. It has a special place in my heart, and today I just felt like throwing it on. So I've thrown this really comfortable checkered jacket on with some blue dark wash denim jeans, little plain simple grey t-shirt, then my little maroon crossbody bag, and then my favourite shoes I just wear all the time are my New Balance 610s, and then taking some tote bags with me, of course, because I'm manifesting that I'm going to find lots of good goodies. Okay, so this shopping trip was interesting, guys. I always go on these charity shop trips with such high hopes, and I am a big rooter. I love rooting through the clothing and the shops, and as you know, in charity shopping you have to root through every single item, and yeah, I was definitely doing that. But there was a lot of good stuff to try on, especially in this first Oxfam shop. I will say that Oxfams now are kind of full of Zara clothing, which kind of annoys me, I won't lie, because I used to love an Oxfam shop and I still do, but a lot of their clothing is Zara now. They actually had a partnership with Zara where Zara like gave them a lot of their old stock, and at first I thought this was a good idea, but to be honest, I feel like the prices of this Zara stock are just like not realistic for a charity shop. More on that in a little bit, but the first item that I stumbled across was this tweed cropped jacket, and the jacket on the screen right now, I've had my eyes on something so similar for ages. So when I saw this one, I was like, oh my god, they are practically identical. So yeah, I was really excited to try that on, and I actually loved how it looked on. I feel like it was just like identical to the picture and the one that I wanted originally. The gold buttons as well were just gorgeous, and it'd be so lovely for Christmas time. But yeah, stay tuned to the end to see if I picked that up. But as I was saying about the Zara clothing, I feel like a lot of the Zara clothing, I don't know who is pricing it, but I don't feel like you can price secondhand or returns. I don't know what the system is, but I just don't feel like it should be priced at the same price that it would be in the shop Zara itself. And a lot of this clothing was priced at 30, 40, 50 pound, which is just not a charity shop price. Like, it's just not. So yeah, that kind of gets on my nerves a little bit, I won't lie. Having said that, there is clothing that isn't Zara, of course, so it is important to still browse and have a good route and see what you can get your hands on. So for this shop, I was looking mainly for a black trench coat or some red tights of some sort, or like a brown leather. I also do have my kind of eye on a black mini skirt because I got rid of my favourite one, which was like a silk skirt quite a while ago. The silk just wasn't really doing it for me. I kind of wanted more of like an A-line form fitting skirt, so I was on the hunt for that as well. But yeah, aside from the Zara stuff, there were a lot of kind of like party, printed, Christmassy dresses in this Oxfam. There was so many good stuff to pick from. Again, they always have it colour coordinated, which I can really appreciate. One of the trends that was in my winter trend video was the idea of dark florals. So when I saw this top, I just thought, yes, this is exactly what I meant when I talked about dark florals. That black background and then the red flowers on top. This is exactly what I meant when I talked about dark florals. So this top was absolutely gorgeous, but no surprise, it was Zara, of course. I couldn't decide if I liked this green dress. I think the shoulder pads were kind of putting me off, but I could appreciate the kind of A-line shape of it, and I can definitely see how it could be styled in a very like modern way. We then moved over to the jackets, and they were all over in this corner. So here's me just having a good route. Like I said earlier on, I was looking for a black A-line jacket. So they actually have so many in the charity shops. There's a lot to pick from. A lot of them are kind of a little bit worn, and they kind of have like bobbled or frayed on them. But if you can look past that, you can definitely find one that is just like anything you would find in your favourite high street shop.
These ones were definitely all Zara, which I wasn't surprised about. But yeah, this red jacket was not Zara, and that was gorgeous. I loved the kind of vintage feel of that. But then at the end, you got to keep looking, guys, because then I found this stunning blocked kind of like padded, shoulder padded black A-line jacket. This was everything I wanted in a black jacket and more. But did you see the price tag? Because the price tag of this was £80, which I just think is ridiculous for a charity shop. I won't lie, I stand by it. I think it's too expensive. You don't go into a charity shop to spend £80 on a pre-loved jacket. Like, I personally just don't think. £40, yeah, maybe for this, but not £80. I just don't really think that is a good price. But yeah, I tried it on and I did love it. I think it was just such a gorgeous fit, and I could definitely see myself loving it. Okay, then we moved into another charity shop, and this was a little Bernardo's. So we went to an Oxfam and a Bernardo's on this trip. Oh, I should probably mention as well, in case you're wondering, yes, this was actually filmed on a different day to the original day I planned to film it on, because the weather got too bad when I originally planned to film it. So if you're wondering why my outfit changed, that is why. But here we are in the Bernardo's. This shop is so good. It's on Allerton Road in Liverpool. The manager is so lovely. She organises everything so well, and they always have like the best displays in the window. So yeah, definitely recommend checking this shop out if you come to Liverpool. But I mainly just looked at the dresses and the jackets in here, and then had a little browse in some of the baskets. Welcome to the haul part of this video. It is about 4:30 in the evening and my lighting is all off, so I apologise for that. This trip to the charity shops was great on one hand because I actually found so many good bits, but a little bit disappointing on the other hand because I just feel like the charity shops at the moment, guys, are overpriced a little bit. It's kind of that situation where, like, I understand why it's priced at that price, but something within me just feels a little bit like, oh, but it's like secondhand. Like, I shouldn't be paying that much on the secondhand market. So yeah, I walked away with nothing, which I know is very disappointing. And trust me, it pains me just as much as it might annoy you that when I film Come Thrift Me videos and I come away from the shops with nothing to show you, it makes me very sad. And ask anybody of my friends and family, every time I'm filming these videos, I'm always like trying my very best to find things for you, because I want to show you that you can find really good things secondhand. And you know what, most of the time you can, but the reality is sometimes you're going to go in these shops and you're not going to be able to find anything, and that has happened to me now on several occasions. If you haven't watched my other videos, I actually have a handful of other come thrift with me videos, a lot of them where I have a massive haul at the end. It just so happens that this one today, sadly, I do not, but don't worry just yet, because I do have a haul of some new bits that I have recently entered my life, and I thought I would throw them in here and give you a haul still. But yeah, despite these items not being from the exact day that I went thrifting. Okay, so kicking off the haul nice and strong, I got this skirt from a Vinted. So this is still a secondhand piece, but basically I think I mentioned in the video that I wanted like a A-line black skirt, and I saw this one on Vinted and I was like, that looks gorgeous. I love it because it's got these two pockets at the front, and then it's got this gorgeous little like pop button, which I just think is really nice. It's kind of giving like cargo vibes, but in a black skirt. So yeah, it's very long. It's got like a little cut here, so I'm hoping the cut you don't see like too much leg, because I kind of wanted one where you just like are all covered. But I just thought this would be really nice in the winter to kind of dress up if you're going on a winter night out. I'm going for a meal this Friday and I just wanted something like this to wear. I saw this photo and it just gave me like outfit inspiration. So thinking I can wear this with some form of red top, and then I will kind of have recreated that look. So this is from Vinted. I got it for £4, so I'm very happy with that. And it's originally from Next and it's a size 10. So if you're feeling disheartened by the charity shops, get yourself on Vinted or Depop or eBay, because it never fails to impress me. I'm just obsessed with all three of them, and they never let me down. So if I'm going on a night out or somewhere fancy this Christmas, I definitely am going to go to Vinted and eBay and Depop first, before I go and make any other purchases. So yes, love this. Next up, I recently went into Urban Outfitters, but I saw this hat and I just couldn't resist. It was actually raining on the day and I needed a hat, and I just love this. I thought it was really cute, and I just feel like for all of my like winter walks, this is definitely going to come in handy. I just like the blue and the brown together. I think it's like a really nice combination, and it's quite thick, and yeah, seems to be made quite well, so I'm happy with that. Okay, last but not least, I seem to really be enjoying books at the moment because I keep buying them, but I'm struggling to get through them all. But the first book my friend Lorna actually got me, and I wanted to put this in because it's just so me. This is The World According to Coco. So basically it's Coco Chanel, and I think it just gives you like tips and tricks, like insight into her and who she was. But as a fashion girly, I think this is really exciting, and yeah, it'd just be a really nice read to kind of read over Christmas and something to get my fashion creativity flowing. So yeah, excited about that one. And then another one I got was this one. This one is really interesting. I'm not sure what it's going to be like, but I'm actually quite excited to get stuck into it. If you know me, you know that 2023 has been a particularly hard year for my mental health, and I'm finally coming out of the worst of it, which I'm so grateful for. But this book just screamed to me, like something, I just like connected with it. So it's called I Want to Die But I Want to Eat My Tabuku, and it's apparently it's a bestseller in Korea, and it's been like translated. So I think originally it was obviously written in Korean, but now it's been translated. And I think the idea of it is that it's kind of like an insight into one-on-one conversations with a therapist. There's a lot of the kind of reviews on the back talk about the idea of like, this read was encouraging and reminded me that progress can be made slowly, but healing takes time, which I love that. While reading, I remembered thinking, so other people live like this too. So if you suffer with mental health, this book sounds really interesting. Okay, so that was my haul for you. I just want to apologise again. Sorry I didn't manage to pick up any real amazing goodies in this video, but please don't let this discourage you when it comes to thrifting for winter trends this winter. Charity shops is still a great place to go. As you saw, I found so many good bits, but just a little bit more than I wanted to pay, and I'm going to be going back, so get ready for more winter thrifting videos with big hauls, I promise. And yeah, make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. I love you guys lots, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.